In this video, I will tell you the scary story of a village where even the government warns that if you enter the village, you will never return. This village is called Inunaki Village, and it is located in Japan. Right outside this village, there are large signboards stating that Japan's jurisdiction ends there. It is believed that terrifying things happen inside this village, so that no one would dare to enter there. However, some people still try to enter this village, but no one ever returns. The villagers of this village would do everything to protect themselves from the outside world, even killing the ones that trespass. The story of Inunaki Village has become more popular after the Japanese horror film, The Howling Village, was released in 2019. Why is this village considered one of the scariest villages in Japan, and what had really happened in this village? In order to know this, let us hear the story. The Inunaki Village means the Howling Village. The name Inunaki is believed to be derived from dog howling, which is related to a story of a loyal dog guarding its master. According to the story, a man killed his dog because it wouldn't stop barking. But then the man and his whole family were murdered, and the dog was just trying to warn his master about the approaching danger. This howling sound of the dog is said to echo through this abandoned village. So this abandoned village came to be known as Inunaki Village. To reach Inunaki Village, one would travel through the old Inunaki Tunnel. While it was the passage to the village, it was also associated with murder and unexplained accidents. The scary story of this village first appeared online in 1999. Because, in 1999, an anonymous person sent a letter to Nippon TV, one of Japan's biggest TV channels. The anonymous letter was titled "The Village in Japan That Isn't Part of Japan." The letter revealed disturbing events in the Inunaki Village, and requested the Nippon TV channel to report on the village's creepy incident. In the letter it was told that a young couple once went there, but the couple never came back. Sometime in the early 1970s, a young couple was making their way to the town of Hisayama when their car engine broke down. They left their car and headed up to the forest to see if they could find someone that could help. They passed a handwritten sign on the way that read, "The Japanese Constitution is not in effect past here." But the couple continued to look for help, and eventually they reached a village. But when they walked through the village, they found no one, and the village seemed abandoned. As they continue walking among the abandoned village, a strange old man suddenly appears out of nowhere. First, the strange old man approached them and welcomed them to Inunaki Village. Then he murdered the young couple with a sickle. Now, the old black sedan car left by the couple is the proof they went inside this village and never returned from there. This is the story that is mentioned in the letter about the Inunaki Village. The letter also urged the Nippon TV station to visit the place and look into it. After this, Inunaki Village became one of Japan's scariest places. However, when many experts tried to find out about the Inunaki Village, it no longer existed in its original form. This village is supposedly a forgotten village near Mount Inunaki, located in the Fukuoka district of Japan's main island of Kyushu. Most people easily miss this village, as the path to the village is along a narrow path. Upon further research about this village, it was found that since ancient times the residents of this village have refused to follow the rules of the Japanese constitution. During the Edo period in Japan, that is, between the years 1600 and 1868, the mistreated peasant chose to cut off the world, and used to live in exile in this village. There is also another story about the Inunaki village where the villagers suffering from a horrible sickness. So, they closed down the village to people coming and going out. It is said that the souls of those villagers who died from that horrible sickness still haunt the village. But the most terrifying aspect of the story involves the villagers themselves. According to the story, the residents of Inunaki Village are aggressive and follow their own rules. One of the most disturbing claims inside this village is that humans are eaten. The villagers show no mercy to intruders and eat those who come to their village. Some people also believe that satanic rituals take place, where humans aren't just killed, but are tortured to death for enjoyment. People have reported hearing screams and creepy noises, and some even claim that strange occurrences happen when they get too close to the village. Then in 1986, the real Inunaki Village was submerged when the Inunaki Dam was built, drowning the old village beneath its waters. Today, the modern Inunaki Village is less populated, and the original settlement is mostly forgotten. One of the most unsettling stories related to the village is that of a cursed telephone booth located near the old Inunaki Bridge. This phone booth is said to get a call every night. According to a local story, if anyone stands near the phone booth at exactly 2 a.m., the phone will ring. When they pick it up, a voice will speak to them. According to the story, these voices heard from the phone are the voices of people who lost their lives jumping off the Inunaki Bridge. But the most scary part is that if anyone answers the phone call, they are cursed and transported to the abandoned Inunaki Village. Another scary story related to the village is that of the Inunaki Tunnel, located near the Inunaki Dam. The tunnel is located near the Inunaki Dam. The tunnel is curvy and less than 100 meters long. It's said to be Japan's most haunted tunnel. People had been killed not only inside the tunnel, but outside the tunnel too. Near the tunnel, there are reportedly abandoned buildings and structures, making the place look even creepier. The Inunaki Tunnel was opened in 1949 to help travelers cross the mountains. After the tunnel was opened for public use, many people claimed to hear the scary screams coming from within the tunnel. Mysterious finger and handprints were seen appearing on the windshields of those cars passing through the tunnel. After 2 decades in service, a new tunnel was constructed between 1974 and 1975. After that, the old tunnel was no longer in use. It is also becoming dangerous due to a lack of repair. Today, a concrete wall seals the tunnel's entrance, preventing anyone from going into the depths of this infamous location. According to a local story, during the construction of the tunnel, many workers died due to accidents and mishaps. Their bodies were reportedly buried within the walls of the tunnel. As a result, their angry spirits are said to haunt the area till today. Travelers who go too close to the Inunaki Tunnel are said to feel an overwhelming sense of fear. Some even claim to have seen ghostly figures within the tunnel's confines. The Inunaki Tunnel also had many stories of vengeful ghosts residing inside the old Inunaki Tunnel. This tunnel is also believed to be haunted by the spirit of a factory worker who was brutally murdered inside the tunnel. In 1988, a horrific crime occurred inside the tunnel. On 6 December 1988, a factory worker named Koichi Umeyama was killed by burning inside the tunnel. That night, 5 boys aged 16 to 19 years old from the Takawa district tried to steal a car from a man working as an engineer. But it didn't go as planned when they met the factory worker randomly at a gas station. They ended up abducting the factory worker and bringing him inside the tunnel. Later they tortured the worker for a long time. Then they burned him to death to destroy as much evidence as possible. But they were quickly caught by the police and got life imprisonment for it. In 2000, the dead body of the factory worker was found in a nearby dam, where the original Inunaki village is said to be submerged.